Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a blessed week. Mine's going really good. I'm just out here in the garage doing a little bit of piddling. Got the frankincense burning in the background. It smells really good out here. I had to come out and do a little bit of work on my wife's bicycle this morning. So listen, I wanted to continue on our videos that we've been doing about do you really love God? And we've done several, and this is just another in that series. But I want to do a little bit of study on Matthew 22:36, and this is what it says. They came to Jesus, and they were, of course, testing him. You remember one guy said, "Hey, do we pay taxes to Caesar?" And Jesus said, "Give me a coin." "Whose inscription's on it?" They said, "Caesar's." He says, "Well, then give to Caesar what's Caesar's, and unto God what belongs to God." And this is all part of that same conversation. And there came one of the leaders and said to him, "Master, which is the great commandment of the law?" Jesus said unto him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets." So there's three phrases in that verse that Jesus said that I want us to take a look at. And he said, you must love God with your heart, with your soul, and with your mind. So first of all, your heart. Do you love God with your heart? Do you control the thoughts that proceed from your heart? This is what it says in Matthew 15:19. It says, "For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murderers, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies." In other words, out of your heart comes the way you treat other people. The moment you recognize a thought that comes from within your own heart, do you rebuke it and cast it out as evil, or do you dwell on it for an hour and a half? Because Jesus said you have to love God with your heart. The next one is your soul. The human soul consists of three things: your mind, your emotions, and your will. Are you allowing God to teach your mind so you can control your emotions, so God can direct your will? You have to do that if you claim to love God. Allow God to teach your mind so you can control your emotions, so He can direct your will. In other words, how much time do you spend in your Bible? How much time do you spend watching good teachings on YouTube or anywhere else? How much time do you spend studying about and learning about God? Because if you don't spend any time at all, it's because you don't love Him. And the next one is your mind. The mind is the way you interact with people. Colossians 3:8 says, "But now ye must put off all these." These are the things that come from your mind: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. In other words, these are when you just let your emotions run free. In other words, this is the mind. Do you truly love your neighbor as you love yourself? How do you treat your neighbor? How do you treat other people? This is what it says in 1 John 4:20 and 21. "If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he has not seen? And this commandment we have of him, that we who love God love his brother also." If you truly love God, You have to love God with your heart, your soul, and your mind. If you want to study this a little bit more, this write-up right here, this paper that I wrote, will be down in the description below. You can copy and paste it. Anyway, listen, people, think about that. Do you love God with your heart, soul, and mind, and do you love your neighbor as yourself? Because you have to do all that in order to claim that you love God. Anyway, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.
Just beyond the blue horizon lies a lover's moon. There's an uncharted island made for me and you. Keep running, 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 I can't wait. Don't let my love just sail away. Don't miss the boat, the sails are up. Don't move too slow if you want my love. The tide is high, the wind is right tonight. Your ship's coming, it's ready to go, but my heart's at the end of the rope. If you can walk on water, you better not miss a boat. Your heart sounds so full of emotion, but I can't tell. Am I just hearing the roar of the ocean in an empty shell? You keep on talking, 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 talking sweet romance. Better jump in while you've got the chance.